many calories should you be eating? So this is such a broad topic, unfortunately. A lot of people take this into like it's the gospel, like this is the way it should be. Giving your client or just general public, you should be eating this X amount of calories to get X goal is so detrimental because people stress out so much about that particular number that they lose the whole ideal of what it is to be eating healthy and eating in a way to optimize for their goals. Case in point, if you told a girl to look your best, you had to eat, I've even heard girls say 1,500 calories, which is mind-numbingly now low in my mind. But that's what they were told by their coach. So they eat so small amount of food, they're basically emaciated and they develop an eating disorder. Like they get it so stuck in their head that this is the proper way. And over time, they will never go back to normal. They'll go back to maybe eating a high of 1,800. And it does. It's one of those things that is an epidemic. People have body dysmorphia. It is a problem. And same as guys want to be huge, so they do the opposite end. They're told that they have to eat an X amount of calories to get big, or the more you eat, the bigger you eat, the bigger your gains. But they completely lose the ideal of healthy foods and real foods is what gets you there instead of junk. So they're putting on extremely bad weight, which is creating skin issues. Like your body will tell you, the biggest thing I tell people is your body will tell you when it's not working or something is wrong. So if you're getting skin issues or like acne, like overly amount of acne, or you're just lethargic, you're waking up and you feel bloated, or like you tons of gas, your digestion's off, like your body's telling you, it's giving you signs that whatever you're doing to it is wrong. You should stop. But people have it stuck in their mind that this is the way, this is what this is what I was told and I got to do this, or like in the other, like in the reverse way. So people that want to get extremely lean, they eat basically next to nothing. They don't manipulate their food intake or raise their fats or raise their vegetables or their greens as they take the carbs out. They don't manipulate, so they're not in such a large deficit. They're going to start losing muscle. It creates damage. Like it'll damage your organs. Bodybuilding is great and fitness industry is great, but there are the extremes that are not healthy and are not great. And people just kind of go this lackluster way of, this is what the internet says and this is what I should do and I should do it this way, without doing the research or without actually listening to their body. And unfortunately, a lot of people find out the hard way. They have severe health issues. They've eaten themselves into an eating disorder, or they developed some sort of like organ issue, organ failure. Like there's such of a wide variety of health issues that can happen around food that people just don't take into account. And it is, in my mind, it is like one of those things that's an epidemic. Like when you look at the culture of North America, we are an obese site of the world. Like you go to Asia, they're not as big as we are. Or you go to Europe, they're not as big as we are. But we have this aspect in our lifestyle that convenience is better. So we go to the corner store, we go to the grocery store, and everyone that eats healthy knows it. People are missing the whole ideal of what it is to eat healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. And it's unfortunate. And people go to the internet for the answers, and most often than not, they're getting the wrong answers. So again, ask people that have a bit of knowledge, and drill them with questions. Don't just take their word. Like, that's where people kind of misconstrue, like, oh, this person's a coach and they have 1 million followers on social media or blah 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 blah. It just tells me that they're really popular. That doesn't really tell me that they're knowledgeable in whatever they're telling you to do, because it's your health. At the end of the day, you're the one that ends up in the hospital. You're the one that is on stage and don't look your best, and you're the one that's on the line, not them. Comment. Obviously, this is one of those touchy subjects that people are going to kick back and put their 2 cents in, like the whole macro diet thing. You know what? Comment. Like, I'm not going to dispute people's own opinions, but at the end of the day, is your macro diet, eating cereal and Rice Krispie squares and all that stuff, going to last you forever? And can your body sustain that? No, it can't. You're going to have to eventually stop. And you're going to have to eventually go back to a healthy eating diet. Anyways, that's my opinion. Comment, like, subscribe. Catch you later.